Welcome back to Chellington. Here we hired a gentleman to come and do our weed, spray our herbicide on our fields to kill all the weeds. As you are aware, I'm sure, Fs19 only has weeds when you run seasons, not all over the place, every now and then. So I've decided to kind of do it all over the place. As you probably remember from our last, it's been a little while, we have sold our combine. This is why we have a bit of money. And we did sell our header and a couple of other equipments that we have. And we're kind of in the process of choosing a combine. So that's looks like it's our new combine. So what are we looking for? Header 630F. Alright, I had to settle for the smaller header because the combine could not run the bigger header. So we're here just waiting for summer to continue so we can harvest our fields. In the meantime, I've set up where are you? Not you, this guy here over here. He is done with all our fields, so we are ready to harvest. So weeds gone, everything is up to date and up to where it should be. All right, the herbicide was put in a bit late, but it's on. It has been accepted because the field hasn't 100% ripened, even though it kind of looks like it does, but you can see that it's in the last stage of growth before it's ready to harvest. So I'll get rid of all of that. This is a list, not machine, the owners. So they've come in and done this job for us. So using our herbicide, obviously, from over here. As you probably remember, I think I put it in one of the videos that I did. I did how do I say this? I bought one of those machines. So you got your fertilizer over here. This is all liquid fertilizer. I bought one of the machines, the sprayer machines, this one over here. I don't think I got rid of it yet. Where are you? This on the horse. And if you remember, I bought it, but it was pretty pathetic. So I found this, which we might actually end up using this. Okay, so what do we have? 22,000 or 14,000 or 10,000? Yeah. Engines, black mirrors, chrome mirrors, black mirrors. Okay, so yeah, might even use that somewhere along the line. But at the moment, we need to kind of reserve our cash. So this one, the owner's gonna take his machine back, so we don't have to do nothing. We're just gonna park it for him out here in the next to the street, and he's gonna come and collect his own machine. All right, so we made up a decision. This is it. It's not the best, but it is what it is. And you know what, we're gonna need to go. I'm curious to see what it looks like, because I've not really there you are. Fairly plain inside, which is alright. It's not an issue at all. 30 kilometers an hour. I suppose, you need to have some of this older machinery as well. Alright, so we're gonna go back to our field and get some fertilizer. As you probably saw, we do have a gazillion amount of fertilizer, so we got no problems with fertilization. So there we go, back to the field. Yeah, mirrors are working, which is great. I haven't checked the lights on it to see what kind of lights it has, but from what I can see during the day, it's alright. Okay, wow, that looks good. That looks very good. But we're gonna get ourselves back to our farm, fill it up with fertilizer, and get ourselves in a position to go and fertilize our field. We do have a little bit of cash purely because obviously we sold the in-game combine, which was a lot more expensive than the combine that we bought, which the combine that we bought was a lot cheaper. Now I did not change obviously the amounts. The amounts is exactly what it came with. So that's exactly how much the designer or whoever made that mod, that John Deere combine mod, that's exactly the price that he put on it. That's exactly the price that I've left on it. So we'll just say that is a combine that is kind of run down a little bit. We'll just sell it like that, I suppose. Alright, I will see when I get to the farm. Still the guy hasn't come and collected his machine. So it looks to me like he's not in a really great hurry. Alright, so let's fill up with fertilizer. Wow, I didn't realize that it was such a small capacity. I should have looked at that, shouldn't I? It don't matter. Hopefully, it will not matter. If it's too little, I may look at something a little bit different. And I know the owners of the yard where we bought this from, they'll be happy to exchange it for something a little bit bigger capacity. This was just a bit of doing this for the necessity side of things. I kind of got a bit shafted because I should have bought something a little bit bigger as far as capacity is concerned. But it's too late for that. Whoa. We'll get ourselves in a position to go and fertilize our grass fields, and then we'll get ourselves a cut of those grass fields so we can obviously utilize them for what we need. The cows are taking care of the grass on this side, so you can see they're eating this, but they're not really eating this, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. So we'll set it up on generating course. We'll go around 4 times, so we'll make it say it's 11.3. So we should definitely see the benefits of doing this. We need plowing, but obviously we're not going to plow this field because it's... where's the other fields that we own? So we're going to need to go and do these fields as well. I am actually considering of plowing field 15. So we'll see how we go. I think we're getting to the point where we do have a little bit too much grass. This would be a fantastic map for a multiplayer, because obviously you've got so much potential with the different farms. You can do calves, you can do cows, you can do all sorts of different things, which is fantastic. Because you think of it, I could, if someone would play multiplayer on this map, I could say do the cows while he does the calves, and I could buy the calves off him when they're old enough. So anyway, we will let it do what it needs to do, and we'll get back to it. Hopefully, how is our field? Is it ready? No, it's not. But you know what? I think we're kind of on real time, which is not ever going to help us. Alright, we'll let him do his job. come and look after the animals. As you saw, they do need quite a bit of mucking up, so we're on our way to clean up. Animals are not happy the way they are at the moment. They're walking all over their own manure, which is not very good for them. So we've got this old machine. I was going to buy another one, but then I remembered, hang on a little bit, I don't need to buy anything. I already have what I need. Alright, so we made it to our second field, and I'm gonna get the worker to do this as well. It's gonna be a lot easier than me having to do this. So I'll just get him to drive to the first point. We also selected our wheel loader. I got a $50,000 loan, so we've got ourselves, this is the one that we selected. It's not the biggest, but this bucket here, it's got 5,000 liters. It's from the you saw where it's from. I'm hoping that this machine can handle the 5,000 liters. So back to the shop, back to the yard, and see how it goes. I will see you when I'm at the yard. Alright, back at the yard, so yeah, much better. Yep, and he seems to be doing alright. Seems to be handling it fine. So there we are. This is like 5 trips with the other one. Now we had to go into debt a little bit, but that's alright. I'm sure that after we take care of this harvest, we'll be able to pay off our debt. What's that cow doing there? Smelling its own manure? Ooh, flying cows. actually, before we put it away, let us give it a bit of a clean. After all, we just used it for manure. So let us sort of clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to get over here and get ourselves all clean, nice and clean everywhere. Just we might use it for some granary or grain or something. Plus, we don't want our equipment to smell of manure all the way through. So we'll wash these as well, especially the tires and down beneath. Wash these, those tires. After all, new machinery, we should be looking after, I think. All the joints and all the hoses and all that should be well maintained. Yeah, so this is a very nice machinery. Okay, it's smaller than the other wheel loaders, but for our farm it's fantastic. Alright. Put it in. Okay, so I went and leased a tractor, which is this Smoky Bandit. Uh-oh, we flooded in. It's a nice view from internal cab. Yeah, so I leased a tractor because I have a very small liquid fertilizer, so I didn't want. I got sick and tired of driving all the way here to be able to get our. Man, this smoke is a bit annoying. Yeah, I got sick and tired of driving all the way here to, load that small fertilizer tank and then back to it and then back and so forth. And so I thought it'd be easier for me to just lease a fertilizer tank and get it over and done with. Put all the liquid fertilizer that this one can carry. It's about 10,000 liters from memory. And that way we're going to get ourselves plenty of fertilizer, and this tractor will just be used. I wish the smoke wouldn't be continuous. Is there a feature to turn the smoke off? Not really. Okay. Yeah, so that's the purpose of this tanker. It's a good looking tanker. You can put fertilizer and herbicide in it. And while we're at it, I got a bit of herbicide. Oh, I don't have super strength on. Let's get super strength on. Simply because these are going to be in the way when we are harvesting, which hopefully it will be when the rain stops. It's a nice tractor, this Ford, but a bit annoying the fact that that it smokes so much. But anyway, it is what it is. I suppose you can't do what you can do. So we are at the moment, I suppose we'll be driving a lot more in cab, but I hate that the fact it's got that curtain on top. That's a bit annoying. So if you drive it here, you got nothing but smoke in your face. So you pretty much stuck to either driving like this or with the curtain. Don't really like the curtain, but hey, such is life. Okay, so since it looks like it's already gone once around, alright, so we'll switch the light off. No need for that either. So hopefully the weather will cooperate with us. Animals are doing all right. We need to get them some grass and some other little bits and pieces, but we will get into that. Actually, let's go do that now. Since we can't really start harvesting, we might as well do something useful, and that is look after our animals. forgotten how I... yep, the other end. I like how the terrain seems to kind of change. Whoa. Well, I kind of try to be realistic and not run over the cow. And then I turn out being realistic and running into the building. Don't run into the tractor, into the... Alright, so let's get ourselves... Maybe it's too big a tractor to do. Alright, so I can just unload here, which is a bit strange, but let's get it over and done with. How is our animals going? Okay, so TMR is almost complete. Silage. Grass fermented. Okay, how do you do grass fermented and alfalfa fermented? So I'm assuming that would mean alfalfa in silage mode. Would that be right? Okay, who tagged this? Alright, so let's go refill this up since we are already here. Alright, so we took care of our grass, we've fertilized our grass fields, we kind of played around with a couple of different machinery for different tractors and things along those nature. So we're taking care of our animals, and that's kind of been it at the moment. We're still waiting for our crop to be done. So looks like it's night at the moment, so we're gonna call it an episode now. So again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to the new subscribers. Thank you for your support. Feel free to leave comments and suggestions. I am more than happy to try and accommodate any of your suggestions where possible, of course. So please like and subscribe. And yeah, please share my channel with your friends and enjoy it. Thank you very much again. God bless you, and you be kind to each other. See you on the next episode. Bye bye.